In our world today, international meeting lead the most important role in organization of communities because it connects the relationship between one to another countries. Hello, I'm Vilaile. I'm a junior of English major at National Major University. As part of my university assignment, I would like to share with you the tips on managing international meeting. Do you know why are we looking at this? Okay, well, back in 2012, Salary.com did a survey and they found that the number one of time waster at work was ineffective meeting. They just wasted a ton of time and went up for the number 3 spot in 2008. And I promise you, nowadays it still has this type of meeting. That's why I get you to know more about how to manage international meeting. In this video, I divide my topic into 2 parts. The first part is about how to manage the process of international meeting, and second part talk about how to deal with difficult communicator. Okay, now let's check it out. How to manage the process of international meeting? Do you know how to do it? Okay, international meeting is the meeting that is joined by people from various nationality and culture. Importantly, managing international meeting requires carefully planning and consideration of time zone, languages, and cultural differences. Here a step-by-step guide. I'm coming up with 7 tips for you today. Tip number 1 is schedule wisely. You need to use a scheduling tool that can handle different time zones effectively and consider everyone's availability and try to find a time that works for all participants, or at least for the majority. It means that you have to set a good time for the meeting. For the tip number 2 is set an agenda. It's about a clearly outline of the purpose in the meeting and the topic that you will discuss. You have to share the agenda in advance so all participants can prepare adapt quickly. Tip number 3 is prepare technology device. Before the meeting, you have to check the technology device beforehand, such as internet connection, screen sharing or projector, audio or video equipment, or backup plan. For the backup plan is in the case of having technical difficulty. Tip number 4 is language consideration. If participants speak different languages, you should consider using interpretation service or translation method in advance, so that can make your meeting go smoothly. And tip number 5 is respect cultural differences. Different people come from different places, may have different culture. So be aware of cultural norms regarding communication style, decision-making process or hierarchy. And you need to foster an inclusive environment where everyone feels comfortable to share their perspective. Tip number 6 is facilitate effective communication. You must encourage active participation from all attendees and ensure that everyone has opportunity to speak. And for the possible tip is you can use visual aid or interactive tool to keep all participants engaged. For the last tip is follow-up. It's about preparing document key decision and action item. For the next step, you have to share the meeting note with all attendees and ensure accountability for follow-up the task. If you don't do this, the decision in the meeting cannot guarantee as well as you expect. And don't forget to practice all these points if you have this kind of the meeting, because it will help you to manage the international meeting and get the good result. Normally, in a meeting, you will actually face all types of people that have different perception, culture, norm, and attitude. People aren't the same, so you will face hard-going and easy-going communicator in the meeting. And do you know how to deal with hard communicator in polite way? Okay, this leads me to my next point, which is talk about how to deal with difficult communicator in the meeting. Dealing with different types of communicator in a meeting may be challenging, but here are some strategies for each. In this part, I will talk about 4 types of person, such as quiet person, talkative person, impatient person, and over-analytical person. Number 1 is quiet person. You must encourage participation by asking open-ended questions and providing opportunities for everyone to contribute. For example, you can ask open questions like, what does everyone think? Or ask a specific person for opinion, like, Mary, what is your opinion on this? Or ask a specific person again, but give them the option to make opinion giving easily, like, Mary, do you think we should invest or save money? Number 2 is talkative person. Talkative person like digressing frequently to irrelevant topic. You should gently guide the conversation back on track by summarizing the main point and asking for input to the current topic. You can also suggest discussing the off-topic later and ensure the meeting stays focused. You can practice in this way, like apologies and interrupt. Okay, Dara, sorry to interrupt, but or interrupt with good reason and positive phrase like, Tony, can I stop you for a moment? I think we need to hear what others think. Or that is an important point, Tony. Can we hear Dara? And I come to you in a moment. Number 3 is impatient person. Like arguing and being aggressive, you can address their point respectfully and steer the conversation back to agenda. If necessary, suggest taking a break or cool down the emotion. You can use this tip, like get them to listen to the other or get them to slow down and think of things they may have forgotten or not considered. Example, you can say, yes, but what if? Or have you thought about? Okay, and number 4 is over-analytical person. You can directly address the individual by asking their opinion on relevant points to involve them in the conversation. Like you can focus them. Example, Bob, are you basically say that? Or, so what exactly is the main risk from your point of view? Or you can push them to take the decision, like, so what do you recommend we should do? To sum up, all these parts are the knowledge of managing international meetings that you can use in the real situation like this. Finally, thank you for watching, and I hope you found this presentation useful. If you like this presentation, please share it with your friend. Goodbye.